Hello everyone again. So a new day, a new start and all these things. And welcome to my daily uh, journal where I, instead of writing, talk to you guys. Um, well, daily. I will now really try to make it daily or at least every second day to build a routine where I can talk about the things I am currently thinking and what my ideas are, or what I'm thinking about, or what is currently going on in my head. Oh wow, there is lots of birds poop. Run away before. Like, this is one of my biggest fear. Like, when you prepare yourself in the morning, put all these efforts, and then a stupid bird just like poops on your head on your way. Like, this is a real fear that I'm having. And today, as you can see, it's a bit bright already. I left today a bit later, did some stuff at home, cleaned a bit again, and also tried to update my CV and all these things, because it is really something I was postponing for a while now, especially like working on the CV, blah blah blah. I now already set myself today, it was like I said 20 minutes, and I tried to work on it, and after 20 minutes I already closed my laptop and said, good, you did well today for now, and proceeded with my life. This is kind of the next step. I want to make it feel for myself, at least, that these morning walks are rewarding, that they make me more happy, because my walking distance to my workplace is so short that if you get bothered by something at work, for example, also once you're home, like, it's just, you're still stuck with that same thought, and you will not be able to, what the fuck, really proceed to the next step. And I think it's also nice once to show you during the daylight how it looks here and what it looks like. Here we have some birds. They look so sweet until they start to attack you. Basically the same road I go every day. One thing that I wanted to say or talk about, because it's something that I was already thinking for a while in my head, like having monologues with myself, is the thing about how the current work environment is not really fitting with the new generation, and why this might be. I think there are several reasons for this to occur, but for me, like, one of the main reasons that I can think of is just the difference in perspective and the way of life today, and how it was like 30-40 years ago, and how this might have changed, and that's especially also how this influences then your motivation and things you want to do for work. I have this still really insecure about talking next to people, unfortunately. That's how it is. Yeah, and I think one option is really, I think for me, which stands out, is having more opportunities. I mean, yesterday I started looking into this YouTube stuff, and my goal is not to be a professional YouTuber or anything like this, but my goal is to be able just be able to share the thoughts I have with different people, and also I hope one day already get the opinion of a variety of people. But yeah, people have so many more options, People are also really have the opportunity. They don't have this fear of, oh, if I don't do this stupid work, I will be starving tomorrow. Because I think you can easily survive with a part-time job if it's only for yourself. You might not have a delicate life, you might not have the best things, but you will be able to survive. And this makes it, just this allows to be kind of lazy, or also be more, maybe take more time to decide what you want to do or how you want to direct your life. Because I think our parents and stuff, they didn't have really, they of course had certain options in front of them, but it was not like, if you go broke tomorrow, you might easily lose your house. But today it's like people have a lot of this, oh, if I lose my job today, I still will be able to kind of survive based on what my parents give me, if they have parents who support them, or on base what the government gives. I mean, in some countries, like, it doesn't even really make sense to work in a low-paid job, because you have to then pay still so many taxes on the things you earn, that you just prefer getting supported by the government, which I personally do not support at all. But it's just a reality. And then you have all these kids out there who want to do something, they don't know what, and they don't end up just not working, and then they end up not working for way too long time, and they will never work. And I don't know, I'm not sure if this makes any sense, or if anyone is understanding really what I'm trying to say, but I think it's just how it is. And the older people, they do not really understand that the newer generation has just so many opportunities in front of them, and it's also a new area where you can just create yourself a new opportunity, that if you're lucky and if you have a bit of an idea what you want to create, might actually work out really well, and then you really can work on your passion and be successful on this. Yeah, one thing I hate, I have to say, like these glass stuff and the garbage on the ground. I know I live in a clean country, but I have to say the city I live in is one of the most dirtiest. I would say it's the dirtiest one in Switzerland. But yeah, it's actually really nice to once walk in the morning and see how beautiful it looks. So yeah, one thing I wanted to also share is I might do like every morning 2-hour study with me sessions. I just want to have like a more productive lifestyle, I would say. And having studied 2 hours in the morning on something I like or I need to do is just, I think, a really good way to start your journey. And it might be like 2-hour study sessions, or it might also be like 10 or 15 minutes of timers several times after each other, where you need to accomplish some small task, like be it 15 minutes reading, be it do your paycheck for 10 minutes or whatever, like your bills, all these things that you don't want to do but you kind of have to do at one point in your life. So all these different stuff. Oh, like this time I have to take the stairs. It's so embarrassing because I also can then hear myself in my own videos how I'm breathing heavily. I'm just like, am I dying? really need to exercise. But I don't know if anyone also has this. I don't just like to exercise for the sake of exercising. I just think it's such a waste of time. I love to like work on a farm and all these things, because then I feel like, yeah, at least I'm having an impact, like I'm doing something useful. But just going for a run, like I feel so stupid. What I really enjoyed with like martial arts, I really think I'm doing exercising, but also really learning good techniques to protect myself. I have to say, yeah, if I take up again something, it would be certainly something like martial arts, or something that is also a skill set that I can just, not that I want to apply it, but if I need to apply it, I would have the chance to apply it. Yeah, this is a nice viewpoint, a small one, but it is nice. Ooh. Yeah, and I think with this I'm now going to end this clip, and I wish you all a nice and sweet morning. Right now I think it's like something, it's just about 9 a.m. I am a bit late today, but I guess it's okay. Tomorrow I will be a bit earlier, but kind of think it was worth it. And if I'm lucky, there might be some stairs going down there. Otherwise I have to return. Yeah, really my next goal would be to have some 2-hour study with me sessions several times a week, like ideally 4 or 5 times. But let's end here. Have a nice day. A beautiful morning.